Hey guys, it's Vicky, and today I am here to share with you my reading plans for the month of July. July is going to be a busy month for me. There's just a lot going on outside of my bookish world, bookish life. A lot of birthdays in the family. One of my best friends is getting married, and I'm standing up in her wedding, and so are Leia and Hunter. What else is going on? Leia has summer dance through the month, where she'll be going twice a week just for the month of July. So yeah, there's like a lot going on. So I have books planned, a couple of which are pretty like important reads to me, but I don't know how much I'm actually gonna get read. So yeah, I can't guarantee anything this month, guys, except there is one that I guarantee I will at least be starting but not finishing, but I'll get into that. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get into the TBR. So first up, I have to talk about my big read for July. I did a whole video about this, that I'm going to be doing a read along for this book over on Goodreads. It's a biggin. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it in the month of July. I'm gonna try, but I don't know. But that book is The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I will link the Goodreads group down below that I created. We are called We Like Big Books and We Cannot Lie. So if you would like to take part in this read along, I would love to have you join us. Yeah, this is like a 1,000-page book. I have it all tabbed up and ready. I'm ready to tackle it. I have it tabbed, like I said in my video for this, I have it tabbed where I could finish it within the month, but I don't know if I will. I'm not going to push myself. But yes, this book is, I hear, amazing. It's about it takes place in the 1100s and is about the building of a cathedral, but I guess it is much, much more than that. That it's just this like epic, awesome story. So I'm really excited to dive into this. And it's definitely like my priority for the month of July. So with my busy plans in this big hunky book, I'm not sure how much more reading I will get done. But I do have other books planned, and I'm going to talk about those right now. So I have two books that I have going right now. The first one, I just started it yesterday, and even though today is June 27th, but the last 2 days of the month I'm going to be out of town for my said friend's bachelorette party. The one who's getting married in a couple weeks, we're having her bachelorette party, we're going out of town. So I don't think I'm going to get a lot of reading done the last 2 days of the month. So this one is going to carry over into July because I just don't think it's going to happen that this ends up being a June read. So I'm currently reading How Not to Die Alone by Richard Roeper. I am currently on page 23. So not far at all, but I do really like it so far. I'm finding that it's already one of those books that kind of, it's a chuckler, I like to say. It's one that just makes you chuckle quite a bit as you read it. It's just, the main character, he's awkward. The people around him, the other, like his coworkers and stuff that we've met so far in the book, are also, his boss especially, is just very, it's just one of those people that just makes you chuckle. And so despite the kind of sad premise of the book, that he is this person who has to go and attend people's funerals that don't have next of kin or friends or anything, which is sad, and that these people were very lonely, and he himself, you are finding very quickly, is a very lonely person. It has a lot of like funny moments in it already, so I'm enjoying it. I think it's going to be really good, but definitely one I will be finishing in the month of July. Then I have one more current read, and that one is one I'm listening to on audio, and that is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I'm so excited to finally be reading Frederick Bachman because I've heard so many people out there just gush about his books, especially Beartown, and that's why I decided to make that one my first read. I'm only about an hour into the audiobook, but it's really good. So I'm enjoying it a lot, and I think it's going to be a really good one. And then I have 3 more books planned. Again, don't know if it's gonna happen. Well, this first one, I'm gonna make it happen because it's for my local book club. We are reading Where'd You Go, Bernadette by, don't remember the author. What's her name? Is it Marie something? I don't know. I'm going to post a picture of the book right here, so you'll be able to see who the author is. But yes, I'm reading this for my book club because we're going to read the book, and then we're going to go and see the movie when it comes out in August, I believe. So To be honest, as popular as this book is, I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. And I'm reading it because of my book club. I'm assuming it's about a woman who just up and disappears one day, and they're trying to figure out where she went and why. But it's like lighthearted and funny and kind of sarcastic. It's not like a dark, like thrillery type book. It's like a kind of like a funny book, I think. I don't know. That's the vibe I get. So yeah, definitely gonna finish that one in July. And then the other one I have physically here that I really want to read because it just sounds so cool, and I picked it for my book of the month book for June. One of two books I picked. The other one I probably won't read till August, but this one is Recursion by Blake Crouch. I read Dark Matter a couple years ago, 2 years ago, because I remember now. I finished that book when I was laboring with Hunter. I was in labor and I was listening to the audiobook. Weird. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that book, and so when I read about his new release, it just sounds really cool. It's about this, I don't know if it's like a virus or it's some sort of phenomenon that is causing people to have false memories. They're remembering things that didn't really happen to them, but as far as they know, they did because they're memories, right? And so it has to do with like a detective and I believe some sort of scientist. They're trying to track the disease and figure out what's happening, and it just sounds really cool. I'm not a huge sci-fi reader, as you guys know, but I really liked Dark Matter because it was a thriller slash sci-fi, so it was a nice mix for me, and it wasn't just full-blown sci-fi where I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I think this one's going to be the same way, and I'm really, really looking forward to this one. Okay, so then the last book I'm going to do for the month, and hopefully I get to it, I'm going to pick from my TBR jar. So, yeah, I almost didn't even do this month, but then I realized that I've already fallen behind once, and I don't want to get too far behind on my TBR jar. I really want to fulfill my commitment to this jar for the year. So, let's see what I picked. Let's hope it's a good one. Oh, Lord. Read a Stephen King book. Okay, all my Stephen King books I have are rather large, so I'm gonna go look and see what I can do. Give me a second. Okay, so this is what I decided I'm gonna do. I picked up 4 Past Midnight, which as you can see is like a brick. But what I'm gonna do, this has, I believe, 4 novellas in it. 4? Give me a second. Oh my gosh, where's the page? Yes, 4 novellas in it, and I'm going to read the first novella in this book, which is called The Langoliers, and they made a movie made for TV movie out of The Langoliers, and I remember seeing it a long time ago when it came out, and I don't remember much about it, but I do remember liking it. It's about this group of people that get on a plane, and the plane somehow goes into an alternate dimension or something like that. Sounds cool. Like I said, I remember liking the TV movie, and the novella is, I think it's like 250 pages or something, which isn't short, but it isn't like all my other Stephen King books that I have that are a bit chunkier. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. I think this is a good way maybe to attack this book, is to just kind of read a novella here and there so that I'm not bombarded with this huge book. But yeah, so I'm gonna read The Langoliers by Stephen King. Alright guys, so those are my reading plans for July. Like I said, it's gonna be a really busy month for me. I'm really excited about the Pillars of the Earth read along. I think it's gonna be super fun. I'm so glad that all of you many of you I should say, have decided to join me. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And then the other books too, I'm excited about. I'm just nervous about how much reading I'm going to get done throughout the month because there's so much going on. I'm also, I should note, hoping to vlog my reading experience with Pillars of the Earth, so you can look forward to those. And then of course at the end of July, the 22nd through the 28th, I believe it is the Reading Rush, formerly known as Booktubeathon, which I really want to take part in as well. That readathon, I'm going to have a whole separate TBR for, so that has nothing to do with these books here. So yes, wish me luck because it's going to be a wild month. I hope you guys have a great reading month. I hope summer's treating you well. Please let me know down below what you're planning to read. Let me know down below if you're planning on taking part in the Pillars of the Earth read along, because I'd love to know that. And like I said, I will be vlogging that experience, hopefully for you guys, and chatting with you obviously over in the Goodreads group. So, all right, I think that's all I have. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great month, and I will talk with you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.